Alright, welcome back everyone. So I'm going to be doing a coating test here. Just an experiment actually, not really a test. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour various coatings, turn these around here so you guys can see what they are, um, of paint and wheels and trim. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour them in these little containers, and we're just going to watch them over the next few days to see what they turn into. So it's today's a Thursday, so we're gonna let them go for a week and see how they start to behave over that period of time. And so these are just various coatings I've played with, and I still have some leftovers of these. All I did is I had some leftover caps from some products that I just ended up saving, and all I did was peel that little white piece that's in there, and I just used some throwback paint cleanser. This is basically Shine Supply's version of like cardboard eraser type product. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna pour product into these, like I said, and we're just gonna watch them over the next few days. So let me just move these down a little bit so I can kind of show you guys what we're doing. I already loosened the lids, or else I wouldn't be doing this because I'm shooting this on my iPhone. So let me get these out of the way. And so the first one we have EXO. This is version 3. There's a little V3. So they do have V4 out now. Just shake a little bit. This one started to crystallize already in the container. I used it some time ago, and it's starting to get crystallized in there. So I'm just going to go ahead and pour it out. I'm not going to use it anyways. So we'll just pour some in there. I'm going to tighten these lids back down when I'm done. So I just poured some in there. We're going to do the same thing with Crystal Serum Light. Crystal Serum Light doesn't have that stopper in there. But this one was also crystallizing in the bottle. So we'll see what this does. I don't have a lot of it left anyways, so we're just going to get rid of it. I'll put that in there. Get this out of the way. And then we're going to have the new C-Quartz 3.0. This is currently in my car right now. I'm going to go ahead and pour this in here. I'm going to buy new bottles, but I don't have a lot left over. This is all I have of 3.0, so it's I'm completely out. I'm going to have to order another bottle. Here's C-Quartz Classic. It's often referred to as TiO2 as well. So we'll pour this in here as well. I don't know how much I have of this. And you're looking probably about an ounce of product or so, maybe half an ounce. I don't even know how much is in here. Well, I really don't have a lot of these left over. Here's the original C-Quartz UK. I figured why not just compare it to the previous version. I don't have a lot in here anyways. Yeah, so that's really all I had in there. And just double checking the light. No, there's still some in there. I think it's just the angle. I think it's past that little stopper. I should have pulled the stopper out, but I think that's enough. I wanted it to all have the same amount in there, but that's gonna have to do. Next we have Geon Mose. This came with the Synchro kit, so I still had some left over. We'll go ahead and pour that in there and just shake it up a little bit. And again, I'm having the same. There we go. So I want to have at least two where I can see how much of it's gonna burn off or evaporate in terms of solvent. Put this down, and then we're gonna have some can coat, and can coat's a light version of a coating. Pour that much in there. You can see that's a different lid because I was running out of caps. And then we're going to go down to the Geon rim. Shake that up. Geon rim is actually a pretty nice wheel coating, if you guys are wondering. Actually, all these coatings work really well. Geon rim will get you about 8 months or so. Here's Geon trim. This is actually a good trim coating as well. It'll probably get you about a year. I should have pulled the stopper out from this one. So we'll see how much we can get in here. I'm basically going to compare this to Deluxe to see how each one behaves, and this thing is taking forever. See, it's got that little stopper in there, so the level of coating is down to the bottom. I should have just popped it out. I have to keep doing this. I'm going to make a mess. See if I can pull this out real quick. I can't do this one-handed. I'll probably just fill it up off camera. Now I have some Carpo Deluxe, and what it ended up doing is a long time ago. So this is actually pretty old. It expired in 2016. And it was actually still pretty good, but it started to crystallize. And what I did is I had a real fine filter, and ended up transferring it over to the sea quartz leather coating bottle. So that's what's in here. So we got Deluxe in here. Not a lot of it, but just enough to finish off whatever I had in here. I have a new bottle, but I'm officially done with this. So we're gonna monitor these for the next few days, and we're gonna see how they perform. Not really how they perform. We're gonna see what they do during their coating, their curing, their so-called curing phase. So what does for me, this is just curiosity, is what do these coatings do over a span of X amount of days? You know, what do they do before they crystallize and harden up? Do some of these crystallize and harden up? That's the other question, because there's always talks about some being more flexible than the other and whatnot. So we're gonna keep an eye on what these coatings do. Just so you know, Deluxe can actually be used on plastic, like trim, headlights, taillights, and it can actually be used on wheels as well. So it's a good comparison to trim and rim, which are dedicated products from Geon. These two are good products as well. And then for the paint coatings, we'll see what they do. And we can get a good comparison between the old version of UK to the new one. Then we'll compare see what the Geon stuff does. And here's the other sea quartz coating, and then we'll see what the G-Technic stuff does. So that's what I'm going to do for now, and then we'll monitor these over the next few days. So stay tuned for more updates. Thanks for watching.